Well, hello, hello. This is Rosa, RCG Creations. How are you doing? Bringing to you today a new recipe. Going to be making grilled chicken in the oven. Now, what we did is we have, remember, my computer's up and rolling because I got my computer back from the shop, so hopefully everything's working okay. I'll add the other attachment where I did my butcher box, my very first time grocery haul. And so here's the butcher box chicken. And there was 2 packages. And I cut off some of the fat because hubby and I don't care for the fat too much. We stuck it in here, and that's going to go in the garbage. But I'm going to put my juices in the sink in just a minute. So we've got 3 big things of chicken. But look how big that is. You can very easily cut that in half and put something inside of it, make it stuffed chicken. Like a cordon bleu, that type of thing, something like that would be great. But open it up and cut it in half, but don't cut it all the way, and like butterfly it, and then that'll be even more chicken. But what I've done here is, excuse me, these allergies have really been acting up lately here. I've got some parsley, garlic powder, and we really are liking these things from Sam's. It's called Kinders. This one is Italian Chop House. And I just mixed them all together. No measuring, I just poured. And then some Panko that I dehydrated back in December 16, 2020. This is my last jar. And then I'm going to coat them all. I'm not going to do salt and pepper because that Italian chop has already got some salt in it. And y'all know I'm not so swift on salt. If you need some seasonings, you can always add it on your plate. But I'm going to do this kind of like a little bit of a rub. So I'm going to put it on both sides. Then I'm going to put it on my rack. I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees. My oven's heating up right now. And bake it for about 20-25 minutes. With these things being as thick, it's probably going to take 30 minutes, but I want to check it at least at 25. Now all I'm doing now is just smoothing out the seasonings and the panko so it's on all the pieces. Make sure it's on there before I transfer this to my tray here. Let me get a little bit of it here. I want to make sure every piece has... We want the crunchies on every bite. Okay. Let's move this over. These are big chicken breast. So I'm just smoothing it out. Then I'm going to lay it right on the tray. So let me do, oops, I spilt, but that's okay. I gotta clean anyway. So, get all the pieces there. And then let's do this last one. This piece of chicken is enough for me for 2 meals, just because there's a lot of chicken. And I don't know for sure what kind of side dish I'm going to have. I may make some biscuits, I may not, I don't know. I'll ask hubby to see what he's in the mood for. I'm going to use all of this on here. Then I'm going to get whatever's extra. You just want to coat it and make sure it's all coated, all the meat, all the pieces. They've got some seasonings and some coating, so you get a bunch of nice crunchies. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh, and I can see right here where this piece did not get a bunch of seasoning and coating. And if a little bit falls on the bottom, that's okay, because the juices from the chicken are going to fall on through the rack and onto my cookie sheet, but I'm okay. That's what it's for. I just want to keep as much of that as possible so as it's cooking it adheres to the meat and it gives us a nice crunchy flavor. So, and I don't want to waste any of this stuff, so I'm going to use as much as I can. Just get it all off the plate. Lay it right there on top. And let me put some of this over here. This is a little sparse right here. We could use a little bit more on that. This is a messy job. I think this is one of the reasons why I never cooked before, because doing this stuff is messy. And I'm one of these people, I don't like to get dirty. Okay, so let me rinse my hands right quick. Get myself on some soap. I don't want to contaminate anything with that chicken. You never know. Let me get my little towel that's going to go in the washer machine tonight. Wipe my hands. Okay, so now I'm just waiting for the oven preheat to say that it's ready, and then we're going to start this on. So again, 350 for about 25-30 minutes, of course, depending on the size of your chicken. And then take it out and test it, see if it's done. If you have a meat thermometer, we'll test it. And I forget what the temperature part is on the thing, but I'll look it up and I'll come back and I'll let you know what the temperature is if you use a meat thermometer, and get back. So I'll bring you back at this next phase, which will be when the chicken is done. And then we're going to do the best part of all, my favorite part, the taste test. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, our side dish is going to be pressure canned pinto beans that I did back October of 20. Listen for the do you hear that pop? That means that's a good seal. Love that noise. I'm going to drain some of this juice. I'm going to keep a little bit of it, but most of it I'm draining. Put it in my pot. It's just a one-night thing. And see, these are the little pint jars. Get my yucky towel. Oops. I spilled. We're going to add a little bit of barbecue sauce. Just a little, not a lot. And then we're going to heat it up. But I'm not going to heat it up till the chicken is just about ready. And there is our side dish. I'm not going to make any bread because we're already eating grilled chicken and I'm trying to do low-cal food. The barbecue sauce, let's see. This particular brand has, for 2 tablespoons, 70 calories. So overall, I think altogether I got maybe 2 tablespoons for the whole thing. And since hubby and I will be cutting it half and half, I think that's enough. Put that on the stove. Now I'll bring you back when we get to the next phase, which is the taste test. Okay, we're back for the taste test. Oh, let me double check it's still recording. It sure is. Here we go. There it is. Look at that. Isn't that looking good? I went ahead and cut a couple pieces out. I'm going to get a part that's got the crunchies on it with the chicken. Mmm. Good flavor. I did have to take this a lot longer than we thought, and I definitely would recommend when you're using chicken this big, don't do 350 like I did originally. Do at we ended up going to 425, and that should speed things up because it was just taking way too long. It's because the chicken was so thick. Now I was also, you can see back here, I was making some bacon so we can put it in the freezer, cooked bacon. So we'll have it for our breakfast this week and stuff. So I would recommend something this size. Ooh, wow, that was hot. 425 for about 25-30 minutes, maybe 45, but just double check it. And we did use the meat thermometer. And this one is from Polder, P-O-L-D-E-R. And that's a meat thermometer. But Just take a bite of the bacon, the beans, I mean. All of these are those pressure canned pinto beans. A little bit of barbecue sauce. Now, yes, the barbecue sauce is not on my weight program, but we gotta eat. So I'm gonna take one more bite. This is the end of the chicken. And you can definitely taste the panko, the crunchiness of the panko. Do the garlic. I could have put a little bit more garlic in there for my taste. And the herbs, the Italian herbs, those are really good. But I would definitely put more garlic the next time. But anyway, we thank you so much for watching. Another big 2 thumbs up on this meal. And we're going to go eat supper. We take care now. You have a good day. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and share. Take care now. Bye-bye.